Everything was fine. Then one day, I lost to myself. To be honest, if someone had asked me a year ago, "Man, how's life going?" I would have answered without thinking, "Good, man, everything's fine." And you probably would have said the same, because all of us have learned one line: just getting by. There's a job, bills are paid, family's okay. And when everyone's okay, how bad can life really be? But the truth is, sometimes everything being fine is the biggest problem of all. My name is Ryan. I'm 29 years old. I live in San Jose, California. I'm a software engineer. Middle-class background. Dad was a public school teacher. Mom stayed at home. The life goal was simple: steady job, steady income, no chaos. And honestly, by society standards, I had made it. But that's where the problem started. My life became predictable. Wake up, commute to work, spend hours staring at a screen, come home exhausted, sometimes Netflix, sometimes endless scrolling. Weekends meant drinks with friends, and every Sunday my mom's call. "Ryan, you're eating properly, right?" "Yeah, Mom." That space between truth and lie, it kept growing quietly. One evening, after work, I stood on my apartment balcony. City lights below, cars rushing past, everyone in a hurry to get somewhere. And suddenly, a strange thought hit me. Is this it? Is this all life is? All that studying, all that pressure, all those sacrifices, just to end up here? I grabbed my phone, opened Instagram, started scrolling. Because when life asks uncomfortable questions, we don't look for answers, we look for distractions. Everything felt normal until the company announced restructuring. My role was safe, my paycheck stayed the same. My manager said, "Don't worry, you're valuable." But someone from my team, Alex, was let go. Same age, same skills, same experience. In the elevator, he said, "Life's unpredictable, man." I smiled and replied, "Yeah, something always works out." But the emptiness in his eyes stayed with me. That night, I couldn't sleep. One thought kept looping. Today, Alex. Tomorrow, me? I told myself, stop overthinking. That's what adulthood is, right? Instead of feeling emotions, we talk ourselves out of them. A few weeks later, I noticed getting out of bed felt heavy. Going to work felt pointless. Small things started irritating me, but I kept telling myself, it's normal, everyone feels this way. The only difference was, even when everything looked fine, I wasn't. One Sunday, my mom called. "Ryan, Mrs. Johnson's son is moving to the U.S. permanently. Big promotion." "Good for him," I said. Then silence. That silence carried expectations no one ever says out loud. Soon the marriage talk started. "Your career's settled? Don't wait too long. Just meet someone. What's the harm?" I kept avoiding it, but after every call, something inside felt heavier, like I was running a race I never signed up for. Slowly, I pulled away. Unread messages, short calls, surface-level conversations. At work, I was productive, but not alive. I wasn't living, I was functioning. One day, my manager asked, "You okay, Ryan? You seem distant." I smiled, just tired. And that was it. We say that line so easily, just tired. But I wasn't tired. I was running from myself. One night, coming home late, I saw my reflection in the elevator mirror. No spark in my eyes, slouched shoulders, someone I barely recognized. I couldn't remember the last time I was genuinely happy. That night, I didn't reach for my phone. Instead, I thought, if I just disappeared, would it even matter? The thought wasn't dramatic, it wasn't emotional, it was calm, and calm thoughts are the most dangerous. The next day, I took a sick day, stayed in bed, curtains closed, phone on silent, and the scariest part, I felt relieved. Disconnecting from the world felt comfortable. I wasn't talking to anyone, but inside, I was slowly fading. The problem is, if you say I'm not okay, People ask, but why? And if you don't have a clear reason, your pain doesn't count. One Friday night after work, I stood on a crowded train platform. People rushing, announcements echoing, noise everywhere. And suddenly, everything went silent, like the world paused. One thought, if I just stop here. I don't know how long I stood there. I only remember someone grabbing my arm. Hey man, you all right? A stranger. That moment, something broke inside me, quietly. I went home that night, didn't tell anyone. The next day, I acted normal, because we don't know how to say we're not okay. We only know how to smile. A few weeks later, an email came from HR. Alex, the guy who was laid off, he had taken his own life. The office went silent. People said no one even knew he was struggling. And all I could think was, do we really have to die for people to notice? Today, I'm alive. I have a job, I have a family, I have a future. But I'm sharing this because maybe you're also somewhere saying, I'm fine, when you're really not. So tell me honestly, do we ask for help when we need it, or only when it's too late? If you made it this far, maybe this story is yours too. Write in the comments.